In the village, we depend on subsistence farming, but since the weather pattern changes has affected our production, we entirely depend on copra. But since tsunami in 2007 has affected some of the coastal plantations, our economy also affected by the climate changes, I believe.
Mai ambaki vitu no mai suai wai leango. Ye levu na matenda wi adoi ke na voka na toi matena vu gaya Ondo o tinga na walu wango la mo na voka levu na toi mate na balai. Na wai nduka na mo na drain la mo wango. Mara sarna wai ai vito seki. Teni wai nduka Kaya wabuna ng balay, na wamo na way.
The whole ground is no more of a planting ground. The whole ground is just become barren. And the water under our feet now is nothing but salty water. We're crying when we see the water pouring on the ground, because that is very important to us, the water.
There is a clear indicator that our people have been leaving the island over the years and continue to do so. And because of this has resulted in our working class age range leaving the island and leaving behind the very young and the very old to cultivate off the land and fish from the sea. Which has made it extremely difficult for Mangaya to be productive in any sector.
I remember when I was still a kid that we used to go and chase this fish with bare feet, where they hide in seaweed. Pow, 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 pow. What's the fish? It's a family of parrotfish, where a group of young boys go out naked, chase those fish in a lagoon on low tide or when the tide is going out. That's when we go out. One boy can get up to 10. That's for the family dinner in the evening. So all this fun and all this what we used to have is no longer. They are gone.
Specific support that Red Cross provided to this community is actually Red Cross provided them with DP kits, disaster preparedness kits, and the contents are tarpaulins, tools like shovels, screwbars, nails and hammers, and then as well as, because we train them on first aid, Red Cross also provide them first aid kits for preparedness in emergency.
We have a lot of trial and errors program, which is try to introduce some gardening fixing method. Table garden, which is maybe similar to this root crop vegetable over here. We try to introduce some of those models like wetland farming model system, which is we try to introduce some crops which adapt to this climate.
but the Red Cross trying to working with the government in doing some advocacy and also to do the awareness to the community on climate change effect to, that's what we are doing at the moment with the count.
Red Cross is working with the Taita building as a part of disaster risk reduction program. And normally before cyclone, when the warning goes out, the authorities always say to tie down their house. The problem is that people don't have the luxury to have the anchor, the rope to tie down their house, especially in the outer islands where the budget doesn't really reach that luxury to actually save to buy ropes.
Government is actually looking at the infrastructure of the whole country, and Samoa Red Cross is filling in gaps, looking at mostly to the vulnerable groups who are living away from the reticulated water supply and doing rainwater harvesting.
And here in Samoa, so most of these families, vulnerable families, have no experience of how to grow these vegetable gardens. That's why we involved in this, so we make some little bit training for them about how to grow this, to maintain the vegetable gardens and to continue the not the short period and the long term.
I think that Red Cross can continue to assist us with ongoing training and awareness. Education and awareness is very important for each of the generations that are here, teaching us how to work as a community, how to prepare, teaching us basic things like first aid, how to prepare for a cyclone or perhaps a tsunami, which is very new to us, rare but new. One can never get enough learning or training, and Red Cross is international, it's global, and there's so much knowledge and expertise out there that we'd love to see them continue to bring these people and their ideas.